This is my story. So basically, this video is a makeup therapy video, and in ode of World Mental Health Day, I've decided to share my mental health story. Well, I've struggled with MDD, which is major depressive disorder, for the past 4 to 5 years. And where did it start? I can't really pinpoint that, but basically I'm just gonna explain the climax, because if I were to explain everything, this would take 1,000 years. So it really got to me to a point where I was in my beginning of my 3rd year of my degree at UWC, and yeah, things just came tumbling down. I wasn't going to class, I was locking myself in my room, I wasn't responding to everybody. Going to lectures was like, it made me anxious because I had to face people and I didn't want to do that. I was just isolated. I isolated myself, and I started thinking that was my normal. People around me who knew me very well had realized that no, something is really wrong with Gamo, because this isn't who she is, and she's always this smiley person and likes people, and I am shy, but I wasn't isolated. I wouldn't purposely isolate myself. So people had realized that, my parents had realized that. Basically I would be crying myself to sleep every night, not knowing why. I would isolate, yes, of course. I wouldn't take care of myself. The things I used to do, such as makeup, getting ready, getting dressed, keeping my room tidy, those small things, I hated doing. All I wanted to do was sleep. That's all I wanted to do, and that's the only time I felt peace. Another thing, my body was always in pain, which wasn't normal, because I had never felt like that. I was relatively a healthy human, so why was I feeling pain all of a sudden? Neck pain, shoulder pain, back pain, headaches. And it all came tumbling down. I hadn't attended any lectures. This was like March. I'd attended, like, I could count how many lectures I had attended. And it was test season. I missed a test. I then realized that I was deep in the bottom. Like, I was in the pits. I decided to call my dad and say, I cannot do this anymore. I've been doing this for the past 3 years. Then it was 3 years, because it was 2019. I can't do this anymore. And I decided to call him because he had experience with that. He had been diagnosed with depression, so I knew he had experience on how to deal with these sort of things. I then moved back to Gauteng, and throughout the year tried to work on my mental health. First went to the GP, got put on antidepressants, that wasn't helping, and then the GP referred me to a psychiatric hospital, which there's nothing to be ashamed about. That saved me. So basically, all I want to say is you need to speak out, because you can be saved.